Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a positive and productive day so far. My name is Kel with the Planner Isle, and today I just wanted to do a quick planner refresh and flip through, update a few of my dashboards, and prep for the remaining months of 2023. I can't believe we're already in June. This year is literally flying by. I am planning on having my website up by the end of the month, so make sure to follow me on Instagram for the latest on launch dates and freebies. As always, I will link the products I use down below, and let me know in the comments what other videos you would like to see. Without further ado, let's hop in. So I'm still in my Louis Vuitton MM agenda. I've been using this agenda for a little over a year now. I'm going to be changing just a few things in the front here. So first I'm going to switch out my date card to the month of June and highlight any important dates. So these are the pop-up calendars or tint cards that come in the cloth and paper sub box. I personally don't use tint cards, so I always just trim them down and stick them in the front pocket. Normally I just mark paydays and birthdays on here, and I'll also mark any work deadlines or financial deadlines as well. So this is just a coupon card that I've had in here for a few months. I'm going to change this out to this thank you card from Poi and Hun. I really like this card. On the front it says Bloom, a beautiful process of becoming, and it's in the same gray tone that I used with the brown and black throughout my planner. I'm going to pair it with this journaling card I purchased from Plan & Stowe. It has one of my favorite short quotes on it by Richard Evans. It says, "Your direction is more important than your speed." And it's really a great motivator to have whenever I open my agenda. I also really like how the black contrasts with the brown and gray. It gives it a little pop while still remaining super simple and functional. So because this planner only has one horizontal pocket, I always do a little cheat to add height to my journaling cards if they aren't really tall. So I just use the leftover cardstock from the date card that I cut it to the height that I want, and then I just tape it to the back. That way it gives the front a little dimension and it's a little more pleasing to the eye. So moving on to my rings, here I have two dashboards. They are layered. The top is a transparent vellum layered over a soft cardstock, both from cloth and paper, and then I just have this black ollie clip holding both together. I really want to play around with the contrast in the front a little more, so I purchased this Simplicité dashboard from Planner Press. I really love the look of this dashboard. It's a matte transparent vellum, and it says mindset is everything, and then I'm on a new level and unstoppable at the bottom. I have it layered over this embossed cardstock dashboard from Cloth and Paper that came in a sub box earlier this year. So I was going to use the black ollie clip, but now I think I'm going to use this white one instead. It's a little bit smaller and it looks really good against the black. So moving on to my overview section, I am going to add a little dashboard here to sit in front of my yearly overview. I really like this motif dashboard. This is also from Cloth and Paper. It has muted colors and a finished back, which I absolutely love. I do leave my planner open to the spread quite often, so having the design and the quote visible, it really brightens up my space. So the next section I'm updating this month is my weekly section, and these are the week on 2 pages from Infinite Lotus. I do try and keep as many months in here as I can, but usually I can only keep about 5 or 6 before it becomes too stuffed. So right now I have January through June in here. I do reference older weeks pretty often, so I like having a few months prior to the current month in here as well. I keep my extra inserts in this little Tuscany document folder from Cloth and Paper. And I think I'm going to keep May in here and archive January through April, and then I'll put July through maybe October. I do have to be careful since I use page flags and stickers. I don't use a lot of stickers, but I do tend to use them in the same spot on the page, which causes the sections to get bulky really quickly. So moving on, my project section will stay the same. I am going to change out the dashboard in my wellness section. I've had this cross stitch one in here for about 8 months or so, and I want to change it out to this eudaimonia dashboard. I love the meaning, and I think it's such a perfect representation of my wellness goals for the year. So moving on to my finance section, I created this dashboard myself. I'll probably change the design next year, but for now, there's no changes. And then my last section is my notes section, and I'm not making any updates here either. So moving on to the very back, I'm keeping this little quick planning tools card here in this back slip pocket. And then in my front pocket, I have this thank you card that came in an order from Sesavi. I do like this card, but it's kind of worn now. I've had it in here forever. I'm gonna change it out to this thank you card from Poi and Hun. It's gray with pink undertones. I'm not sure if you can see that on camera, but it blends really well with the front of my planner and really just gives it a nice cohesive finish. So this is a little gratitude card that I always keep in here in case I need to write any quick thank yous when I'm out. And then last, I'm gonna add this little color palette card from Cloth and Paper. I've got some fun work projects coming up, so I'll be referencing this card for those. Now that I've made all of my updates, let's do a flip through of my mid-year setup. And that wraps up my planner updates. Thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate your support. If you want to see more planning, organization, and wellness videos, please hit the like button and subscribe. You would really help my channel out. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram for planner tips, inspo, and freebies. Until next time, have a wonderful rest of your day.